How do you feel about authors bouncing genres? Is it okay to change or should you stick to one? You know, back in the day, they used to say that you had to really niche down. And, you know, niching down does help you to sell things. It helps you to become more recognized in your space. So if you're just starting out, do I recommend you stay within a relative genre or niche? Yeah, I do. Because if you're one over here and one over here, you're not making a name for yourself in an area. So I want you to make a name for yourself in an area. Once you have become popular enough that people recognize you and understand what you're doing, then you can start branching out. So it doesn't mean you can't do it. It just means you need to grow your status and your standing in one specific space. Let me give you an example. If I decided that this week I am making candles, and then next week I'm going to be a tea creator, and then the following week I'm going to be a dog groomer, I'm bouncing all over the place and people don't know what to think of me. They're not going to keep coming back again and again. I'm not building a loyal following. I'm not building a name or a reputation. I am just bouncing. So the beginning, yeah, you should stay relatively in the same area. Now that doesn't mean it just has to be a very specific, like, dystopian, sci-fi, apocalyptic. You don't have to be that niche down. You can be like sci-fi and fantasy author, but maybe not contemporary author. Or maybe you do need to stick to contemporary and not do some of the other things for a while, for a couple books. Give it a year or two. Get a couple books out there. Get your reputation going. Now you have the ability to branch out. Now, back in the day, they used to say, have a different pen name. If you want to do a bunch of different things, have a different pen name and build those up in different areas. But now, it's 2023. We live in a space, we live in an area where that's not really going to serve our purposes. Even TikTok, as an entity, is telling us to stop creating multiple platforms and put it all together. They want us to build up a multi-dimensional personal brand. That's what's going to serve us best. So you really have to think about what's going to serve your audience best. Books take a long time to write. I know this. You're going to spend a lot of time in your book, in that space, in that genre, in that niche. But it's only a couple of books. You can do it for a couple of books. You can branch out later on. That's totally fine. You understand the longevity of this. You understand the time commitment for this. You understand that this is going to take a while to get your author life going. And so you're going to have to make that commitment anyway just to write a single book. So at that point, I do want you to niche down for at least a handful of books, get a decent amount under your belt, grow your following, grow your reputation, and then you can start to branch out more and more. You can kind of do it in steps. It doesn't have to be some big dramatic, like, I've been a sci-fi and fantasy author for years, and now I'm going to do erotica. Right? That's very different. We're going to step it a little bit. So maybe you're going from sci-fi and fantasy to new adult sci-fi and fantasy, to new adults contemporary. We're branching out a little bit at a time. That's going to be more helpful to guide your audience along with you. Things that are going to make the connections are going to help make that transition easier and bring more of your audience along with you. When you're bringing your audience along with you, you don't have to start over again. We're not reinventing the wheel. So you want to do it little by little. Build yourself up in one area, then do little side steps to guide them to all the things you're doing. And then you can be very multidimensional with what you're creating and how you're creating it to get your audience in there and make more money, sell more books, get more fame, get more community, have more conversations, all of those fabulous things to grow what you are doing. But you gotta do it conscientiously and with a plan. You have to make sure that you have a very clear trajectory in mind going into this. Otherwise, you need to stick where you are until you have that planned.